Hi, my name is Gudrun from Gia Designs. Welcome to our Happy Friday show. Hi everyone, welcome to our show. It is Friday, the last Friday before Christmas, of course, so I know everybody's busy, so we really appreciate if you are here with us. Appreciate you whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, and make sure you subscribe and like our page if you haven't done so yet. And bonus, keep talking to us throughout the show. Add your comments, answer questions, ask questions, because every comment counts towards a prize. Yes, random comment from both Facebook and YouTube gets a $25 gift card today. That would be a fun Christmas present, wouldn't it? Say hello to Mr. HP. He's here running the show. Just got in the nick of time, didn't he?
I'm still trying to figure out how to work this thing. It's just so different. Like Studio A is different from Studio B, but...
Do you want to just say hi?
Hi, everybody. How's it going? So good to be here. Happy Friday.
Kobe is here, too. He's not really interested. Just trying to find a spot to nap.
Like, whatever.
But he is ready for Christmas, that guy. We are celebrating today, like we do every Friday, with a little something yummy in a glass and martini glass today. One of my favorite cocktails. Perfect one for the holidays. It is a ginger cranberry martini. Ooh. Yummy. It is very simple to make, but key ingredient is a ginger liqueur. There are a few out there on the market. I think that's easy to find these days, but otherwise it's just vodka and cranberry juice. And you can do a milder cranberry juice, or you can do full on the no sugar, really organic one. It's going to be redder that time. I just had the regular ocean spray, so it's a little bit lighter in color for what we did. But in the photo I used different kind. But it's yummy. I love to do the crystallized ginger on the rim. I love ginger, so I like it a lot. It was hard to let this stick because it was still too soft. Best thing is to chop your ginger up really fine and let it dry out so it gets a little hard and crusty. Like stay overnight or something.
This one better not go down too quick. Woo.
I know. It packs a punch, but we love it. Now on the set today, we are celebrating, of course, our release of the GE virtual or Stripology virtual retreat, which we launched on Tuesday. I have behind me one of the retreat quilts. It's called Winnie. And Mr. HP has a version of Billy. The other quilt we'll be learning as well behind him. And we'll be talking more about retreat, so if you have any questions, let us know. Now, there are some random national days today, as always. One that makes sense, though, is National Cookie Exchange Day. Now, I have not made any cookies this Christmas.
Ooh.
I have all the stuff to make my ginger snaps, which I usually just make right before because they pretty much get eaten when they come out of the oven.
Well, they're so delicious.
Yes. So I might make up a batch tonight.
Maybe I'll make some cookies.
Okay. Okay. It's also National Short Person Day. Yay!
What is considered
That's me.
short? What is considered short, though?
I think that's relative.
Right.
If you're the shortest one in your family, if you're the shortest one in your class, that was me all the time, all through school. I am the shortest one in my family. So it's me. It's my day.
All right.
Are you the shortest? You are not.
Nah, I think Kat's the shortest.
Yeah, well, she's a female too.
She's 4'2".
She's 4'2". She is not. It is also National Mathematics Day. Something I do on a daily basis. Something I did not expect to be doing on a daily basis when I was thinking about my future when I was in college. But that is what I do on a daily basis. And one random one, which I don't know how it got its own day, National Date Nut Bread Day. Have you ever had date nut bread? Dates and nuts in a bread?
No, that sounds interesting.
It sounds interesting. Actually, I wouldn't mind
I
trying
didn't say
it.
it was bad. It might be good.
But we can just do it this way. We can just go on a date, have some nuts and bread, and call it a day.
Okay.
Deal?
Deal.
All right. Well, celebrate whatever you want. You should celebrate yourself every day. We actually thought we had 2 producers in the house today. Mr. GP arrived last night to spend Christmas with us,
GP.
but his sister dragged him out to the mall this morning, so he's not here.
He's not here.
But we got some really fun things planned for the weekend. We're going to just enjoy each other's company. Of course, there's a Vikings game on Christmas Eve. So there will be a visit to our favorite sports bar, Berg's, and to watch the game. And then we're going to go, tomorrow, we're going to go ice skating here in Florida. There is an event at the Tropicana Field where they do a whole ice rink and holiday lights.
Are we going to ice skate?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Brush up those old pond skills, honey. And then, of course, go to the farmer's market in the morning and just maybe play some putt-putt at the pier. Who knows? But just enjoy yourselves, and I hope you will too. But let's kick off Friday like we always do with some beautiful show and tell, your own quilts. Wait. We're missing word of the day. Mr. HP's word of the day.
You gotta have the word of the day, everybody.
Yes.
And the word of the day is joy.
Of course.
No matter what it is, no matter what you do, have joy.
Yes, create joy for yourself. I think that's a really good message for this holiday season, this weekend, this following week. Just make sure everything you do either brings joy or brings you joy. Whether that is staying in your sewing room all weekend, do that. Do what brings you joy. Maybe it's spending time with family. Maybe it's not. You never know. Mm-hmm. So maybe do what brings you joy. It's not being selfish. It's being doing some self-care.
Maybe it's not going shopping and spending all your money.
That would never be joy for me. That's torture. No, but being with my people, I'll get some sewing done. That's for sure, and that brings me joy. So
joy and pain, sunshine and rain.
Okay, all right, good work. All right, let's take a look at our Friday show and tell. Hello.
Oh, there it is.
We are starting off with a beautiful saga quilt made by Sandra. That one looks very familiar. It is actually same fabrics that I made my saga that's on the cover. Mine was triple the size of this, but it's on a bed here in the next room. Yes, love this one. I love the color. So soothing and soft. Beautiful. Then next up we have Kathy's Kimberly quilt. Another version of a soft and soothing quilt. I love these colors. So beautiful. I love the little pop of darker brown, but the greens are gorgeous. Then we have a ripple effect made by Susie. That is awesome. I love, looks like ombre fabric and just a cute little crib size quilt. Love the color blocking. Good job. That is such a fun quilt and easy to make. Ripple effect. Check it out. Then we have Judy's Lucy quilt. Beautifully quilted. What an awesome job. This one also looks familiar because it's similar colorways that I used in my quilt. Just those golds. I had more chartreuse in mine and the gray background. Love it, love it, love it. Then we have a quilt from Monica. This is her Amelie quilt made from Desert Oasis. That's gorgeous. Beautiful hanging up. I don't know if that's your house, Monica, over there in Sweden, but it's gorgeous. Love the colors and beautiful job. Then we have a quilt from Mimi. She made Marina. Oh, that is stunning. That is another soft colorway.
That's really cool.
Very unique colorway for this particular quilt. So different from mine, but I love this. It looks like Stonehenge or some kind of marble type fabrics. That's awesome. Love it. And it really covers the bed nicely. And then we have a Sarah quilt made by Sue. Oh, I love this. I don't know if this is a panel or if she embroidered it or appliqued the butterfly. That is stunning. And those Sarah blocks surrounding it are just perfect. Awesome job. And then we have a Colby quilt made by Diane. I love this. This is, I think this was, don't remember the name of the fabric line, but it was at one of our Halloween lines. Yeah, I can't remember. So cool. Looks like she adjusted the size a little bit. Then we have a quilt made by Florence. This is stripped to shore and looks like either a happy recipient or a great quilt holder there. Love the grays. That is stunning with that black accent color. So pretty. Good job, Florence. Then we have, last but not least, a strip ribbons made by Beth. All of those blues are so pretty together, and the accent color complements so nicely. Another nice and soothing quilt. That must be the season for soothing quilts. I love it. That is our show and tell for today. Keep sharing in Gudrun's Quilt Crew on Facebook, and we might feature you on the next show. So we have a little bit of an announcement. We have a new resident here in this house.
Yeah.
Something that was an idea because somebody loves his long arming and was having withdrawal being in Florida without a long arm.
I'm just saying.
So we had a new girl join the household just recently in November. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, we were out of town for the most part ever since, so she hadn't really been tested out until I got back. And so meet our newest long arm, Miss Nona J, right?
Nona J.
Is that named after somebody, by the way?
Well, the name Innova kind of formed it for me, and then I thought about Nona Gay. Who's Marvin Gaye's daughter, really nice person. And so this just kind of fit. Nona J.
That is perfect. And she quilts like a dream, I tell you. So I got to quilt 2 quilts while Mr. HP was still in Minnesota, and I absolutely loved it. I just love the idea that I just pieced, for example, this little quilt top, my little Stella table runner. I just pieced that from my scraps yesterday, and last night I just took it downstairs and got it quilted.
See?
I know. I just love this. So that was a great idea, honey. Thank you for that.
We about to get busy.
Yeah, we're going to get busy. So here is my quilted little Stella, if you want to see her. She doesn't have binding yet, but I really, really love it. So this is from the Juniper fabric line. I did add just a few deco stitch. Well, I needed more fabrics because I'm actually making a quilt out of this. That is a little bit of a surprise. But I made this a little bit larger. So the little Stella starts with 5-inch squares. I started mine with 6.5-inch squares because I have a really big dining room table and I wanted it to fit. So guess what? It's going to get binding today and be on my holiday table this weekend.
Awesome.
Yay. But I love that it's not super Christmassy.
I love this.
It's just wintry.
These 2 loves after good. Drums and long arm.
Yes.
You got that right.
Yes. I'm happy that I'm in there somewhere.
You're in there, around there somewhere.
But I love that this can kind of stay on my table through winter because it's not really Christmassy, but I just love these colors.
I must say, I love when I tell musicians, I was telling this musician friend of mine about what I do now.
Long arming and quilting?
Yeah, he was like, what? And he's like, that is so cool. How can I be a part?
Oh, really? Well, I tell you what, I mean, you're obviously an artist by heart, and you just finally found something that connected in this world to
so
your artistic
artsy.
side. Yeah.
It's so artsy.
But it's also kind of a process, and it's therapeutic, even doing the long arming. And you're such a perfectionist that you really like things to line up, and
Yeah.
with our machines, they just do. It's a beautiful thing.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful thing. So I just wanted to say that we announced our winners for the Share the Love, or what was it, Share the Love boxes yesterday morning on the Perfect Pair Show. Nancy and Colleen did a great job on the show. If you didn't catch it, you can watch it. And also announced the winner of the Barbie quilt. They pulled the name out of the hat who guessed the Barbie quilt. And thank you all for those of you that donated. We were able to raise $1,100 for the CAP agency. So thank you all. It's going to be really, really great. Really come in handy. But also on Tuesday, we released our 4th and final Advent project. So a free tutorial, a free pattern, and this time it was a beautiful sewing wallet. Yes, it's a bag. I understand. I don't do bags, but this one is easy. It really, really is. And so I got to play with a little bit of vinyl, a little bit of mesh, and even fold over elastic. And so then we added a little snap, and I love this little wallet. So there's a zipper pocket with the vinyl. I love to keep my little templates, my trimmers, and my perfect piecing seam guide in here. And then these mesh pockets can keep bigger things. So I just had this one spool of thread that I needed to make sure I brought back. So I slipped it in there, and I love that it just snaps closed. So you can include more things so it can get thicker. This is great for little kids too, to put all their little trinkets in if they're going on like sleepovers or trips and stuff like that. So it fits their headphones and all their little stuff, maybe some computer games or whatever. They don't really use computer games anymore.
No.
They're all online. What am I saying?
What are you talking about back in the 80s?
I know. When my kids were little and they had all those
games.
Nintendo little things that you were finding all over the house and stepping on. They don't have that anymore. But this would have been perfect for that.
Everything's on your phone.
I know.
Phone
Or their
games.
iPads. They all have the iPads now.
Yeah.
But,
Phones and iPads.
I mean, it would have been great, 15 years ago.
Should I say it? How about the game that you play?
Huh?
The game.
Oh, I just play, I play 2 games.
2 games.
I play my Wordle every morning.
Yep.
Which I'm getting too good at it, so I get it done too fast.
Exactly.
It's not really a struggle
You're
anymore.
too smart.
I don't know about that. Or it's just gotten easy. I don't know. Sometimes every once in a while. So now I challenge myself. They have an Icelandic version of this Wordle. It's called Orðla.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But they have both the 5-letter, the 6-letter, and the 7-letter. I know they have that in English too, but that is challenging for me because most of the times I'm thinking in English, so I have to really, truly switch. And it's way harder in Icelandic because we have like 13 vowels. So usually if you eliminate the vowels, you can guess the English words pretty easily because you have to have, there's only that many vowels. So yeah, just something interesting. Anyways, we got a lot more to talk about.
Yep.
Stripology Virtual Retreat. We launched that on Tuesday, so lots of signups already. And we are going on a train ride. I cannot
All aboard.
wait for this. You can do your all aboard again because Mr. HP is going to be your conductor, operating the train and leading the way. I will be probably the engineer, shoveling the coal.
Yes. Get the shovel.
Making sure, maybe I'm a little bit of an entertainment too, but.
What are you going to do?
Yes,
Entertain?
teamwork.
What are you going to do?
Well, I will entertain them with all the quilting stuff. The conductor is actually going to be the bingo caller as well.
Oh, the bingo caller is going to be in the house.
Yes, he's going to be around. But of course, our retreat is virtual, so it takes place over Zoom. But it's really
Who's coming?
An awesome experience.
Who's going to join us?
I think a lot of folks that have been doing this with us for now are going to come for the 4th year in a row. So we have 2 sessions, March 15th through the 17th, which is our weekend one, Friday through Sundays, 3 days, 3 full days. And then we have our weekday one, that is March 20th through the 22nd. So I'll be teaching 2 brand new patterns that are just for a retreat at this point, Billy and Winnie. Now this photo is saying the names opposite. Billy is on the right, Winnie is on the left. Winnie is behind me currently. Mm-hmm. So how our retreat works, if you want to book either session, you just go on our website and you purchase. Make sure you go to the drop-down menu and choose your kit. So there's 12 options for fabrics. The kit is going to be a part of the retreat box that you get in the mail before retreat. But don't worry, there's a lot more in that box than just the fabric. There is so much fun in there. We include information of our destinations, there's recipes, there are some snacks and trinkets and fun stuff, gifts and goodies.
Retreat is so fun. Why is it so fun?
I don't know, we did this first obviously during COVID in 2021, and we realized after 1 day of retreat that this was something much bigger and not something just because of the pandemic. It was very much needed. There are so many folks out there that don't travel at all for multiple different reasons.
Don't have to leave the house.
Don't have to leave the house.
We'll come
but
to
we
you.
actually do leave on a train ride. Of course, and we visit different places and we'll listen to the music from those places.
Are we not saying where we're going
have
yet?
No, not yet.
We're not going to
That's why I wanted a actual box, physical box, to be a part of this, so that everybody opens the box. It's exciting. They get to find out where we're going. And so there's a physical element to it, even though we're not in the same room. But you get to meet so many new people and interact with so much more people than you ever would in person.
Someone asked, what are the hours? All day, all night.
Yeah, so we always go by Central Time because that's where GE is located. So the Zoom opens at 8 a.m. Central Time, and we shut it down at 10 p.m. So the actual programming is about from 9:30 to about 7 or 8, sometimes 9, depends. We have stuff going on.
It's the chatty rooms that we are
But then
fun.
in between and after and before, there's all the, you just go into your little rooms and chat and meet people and talk, or just so, and it's just a beautiful thing. I can't wait already. I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
So let's...
wait. The most important part is the yoga.
Oh, yoga. Definitely yoga session. Yoga sessions by Mr. HP.
The recovery, so we can continue.
Yes. Yeah. Keep stretching so we can keep sewing. But let's look at the quilts that I designed specifically for this retreat. So the bundle, you'll get a 12-piece half-yard bundle in your box, and it's enough to make both quilts along with background for Winnie. But here is Billy. Billy is so versatile. It's got multiple different layout options. This is just one of them. This one is made with our Feed Sags Good Works fabric. I love the bright yellow with the teals and the taupe and navy. I just really love the fun of this fabric. So this is one of the options that you can choose. And then the other quilt is Winnie. The one is behind me. And this is the one made with the same fabrics. And super fun, very different, and different techniques. And that's an easy one to make, but so much fun to put together. So then I have another colorway. Here's Billy in our Clover and Dot, which is a Wyndham line by Allison Harris from Cluck Cluck Sew. And really love this classic colors, just navies, light blues, reds, golds, a little bit of pink, kind of a peachy pink. Very beautiful. So Billy, this is a different layout. And then we have Winnie. And as always, depending on the fabric, depending on the pattern, the fabrics always look so different. So just adding that background is really really cool. But I, of course, couldn't stop there. I also made Billy out of Kindred, which is one of our retreat options as well. Now, this bundle will have a very distinguished lights and darks, but monochromatic. So all in these mauves and reds and rust. So art gallery fabrics. I added a border to this one just to show you one of the options. This is another different layout. So it's beautiful. So what's included in the kit is enough to make lap size of both. But you can always add a border to the Billy quilt because it's only, I believe, 48 inches wide, 48 by 64 originally. So adding the border made it a nice size. Here is my prototype quilt where I just made it out of some of my Color Club fabrics. And so I had all the lights. Half of my fabrics were lights. So it almost looks like it's a background, single background, but it's multiple different fabrics. So that's also another option, just adding some light background and you can make a much bigger quilt. But I just love this pattern. It's really fun and versatile. Both are. So I'll be making multiples.
So excited to make mine.
Yes. So speaking of making quilts larger, you can always, when you book your retreat, send us a little note. And if you wanted to make larger quilts, doubling your kit will give you a twin size Billy and a queen size Winnie. So you'll just get 2 bundles and double the amount of background. So, and the binding fabric. So there's 2 1 yards of binding for each quilt. You could always use it for borders or whatever else. So there's lots of flexibility. Just send us an email or send us a note about what you are wanting. Now I wanted to just mention, I talked a lot about this on Tuesday. We have 2 products. We have the session 1 and session 2 for domestic, which is everybody that has a US shipping address. We always have a wonderful community of international participants in our retreat, and we absolutely love that. So I wanted to kind of enhance that experience. So the international, if your shipping address is not in the US, make sure you purchase the international retreat, and that's going to be two products. So one is called Digital Pack, and then the other one is called Retreat Box. And so, no, this is you got the domestic up now. The international is like the red banner on top. Just make sure you read everything really nicely. So the reason we do that is because when you purchase, if you're international, you pay all your taxes and duties up front. We take care of that for you. And then so you're only paying that on the actual physical products that are in the box. It's still the same price total. You have to buy the digital pack too. And we will watch out for that. But it's going to be great because it's a lot less to pay the whole tax off of the whole thing. So we're excited about that. Another thing I wanted to mention is you can now, if you're in the US, you can pay with installments. It's called Shop Pay Installments. So it's all a part of our website, so it's easy if you wanted to do that.
That's awesome.
Yes. So then I wanted to also mention, we always ask for nominations for our retreat scholarships. We're giving away 2 retreats to deserving quilters.
I want one.
You're already going to be there. So we would ideally want this to go to people that either have been going through things, have a lot going on in their life, maybe wouldn't have the means or the opportunity to attend retreat. And we've had some wonderful recipients in the past. Some memorable ones. Somebody had just gone through a long cancer treatment and was kind of getting back on her feet, didn't really trust herself to be a part of the retreat, but then it was gifted to her, and then she really enjoyed it. Another one was Army mom. So being a single mom, her husband being deployed, was not able to always get daycare, so the person who nominated her was going to watch the kids so that she could do the retreat. So that was really a beautiful story. That's beautiful. Awesome. Send in your nominations. Obviously, we don't want you to nominate yourself, But send us the reasons, and we will have 2 retreats to give away. And then also we have some really great people that want to donate towards scholarships. So if you want to do that, the best way to do that is purchasing a gift card and just writing it that you want it to go towards a retreat scholarship. So that'll be coming. We usually don't announce our scholarship recipients until February. So you'll have some time. We'll keep taking those. Just send them in an email to help@gequiltdesigns.com.
Reason for the season.
Yes. So I wanted to just show you that really quickly. We talked about this a lot more on Tuesday, the 12 kits, fabric kits that are available to choose from for our retreats for those quilts. So we'll start with, here's Clover and Dot. So that was one of the ones we made quilts out of. Really beautiful. Like I said, this is a Wyndham fabric line by Allison Harris of Cluck Cluck Sew. Then we have Dandy Duo from Robin Pickens and Moda. Gorgeous, gorgeous. You'll see there on the sidebar what color background or what background I chose for it and which 2 bindings I chose. And you can really intermix those, put either one with both quilts. Then we have Dawn on the Prairie, some beautiful charcoal grays, soft greens, and really beautiful rustic reds. And that is a Moda line. We have Kindred, Art Gallery. This one is curated by me. Some of these fabrics are from Kindred, and then I added some other ones just for a beautiful light and dark bundle. This one will have a dark background for the Winnie quilt, that navy that came with the Kindred line. I really love that, and I'm excited to see it. Then we have Little Swan. Really love this one. Navies and golds and light blues. Just really pretty. And this is a Riley Blake fabric. We have another Moda, Love Struck by Lella Boutique. Beautiful softer colorway with pinks and greens and taupey browns. It's going to be just beautiful. And that little aqua mixed in, so fresh for spring and summer. Then we have Modern Abstractions. Now this one sold out in our domestic, but we just secured some more. So we added some Modern Abstractions. And so check it out if you were interested in that one. Really different, cool colors, dusty blue, gray, and a little bit of mustard and tan. Love this one. We have Ocean Glow, which is our brightest line. Some beautiful ocean animals. This one I know sold out right away too. We are getting more, so we will be adding some more to the retreats option for this one. I offered that mostly because I love the bright colors, but somebody said they were going to make this for their 2 grandsons, so they could be matching quilts but different quilts, and I love that idea. Then we have Quaint Cottage, sophisticated, a little bit of Scandinavian feel with the houses, beautiful teals and navies against the tans and mauves. Really love this one. It's going to be super pretty. And then Rustic Gatherings. This is another one that's going to have a little bit of a colored tan background because of those lights in there. But this one is a very classic small scale. This is by Permanent Gatherings, Linda Bonjin, and Moda. And so, yeah, that's it. Our 12 options. Oh, no, there's one more. We're forgetting Verdigris. Do you have Verdigris? Verdigris is a line that's not here yet. It is a pre-order. Well, Clover and Dot is a pre-order as well. And it is by Andover. It's Libs Elliott, and it's really cool. Very modern, greens, rusty reds, and black and gray. Love it. Love it. It's going to be very cool. Very kind of masculine. Great for those that love more modern looks. And I love the colors. So if he finds it, he finds it. If not, you can check it on the website. So any questions on the retreat? If not, we're going to move on to...
Here it is.
Oh, there it is. Yes. I love this. I think I need a sip of my martini.
I think this was the best one. I almost missed it.
I love that background background has a little bit of a print, so there's the only background that has a print, but very cool.
Very cool.
Can't wait to see that one.
Oh, this is so exciting. I can't wait.
Yes. So I wanted to talk a little bit about one of the projects that is going to be featured on Perfect Pair this coming year. We've been talking about this. They're going to be making a temperature quilt with a flying geese, with the G-Easy flying geese method. So it's a great boot camp to be making this flying geese quilt. If you have never made like a quilt that's all flying geese, it's always been a bucket list of mine. So I also always wanted to do a temperature quilt. So just wanted to say, I got mine planned out. So I have, well, maybe I should just show this overhead. It's probably better. So I have mine planned out. So I have my sheets. So you can print out all of those printables. This fabric line is called, what are you doing?
There it is.
There it is. So here are my swatches. So I'm kind of planning on 2. So this is from fabrics from the storyboard bundle. So 2 bundles. I have 24 because this is going to be based on Minneapolis temperatures. So the range is huge. My other one is Florida, so it's not as many. But I got everything planned out. So we have updated these printouts a little bit. So if you already printed yours, you might want to print them again, but you don't have to print those. These haven't changed. But the logs to log your temperatures, we decided to make them bigger because I could hardly write on those tiny little lines. It was so small. So we just have 2 months every each sheet, so you can print those out now. And I wanted to also tell you, please watch Tipsy Tuesday this coming Tuesday. My tip of the day is going to be all about these methods and how I'm going to show you my process. Because one of my quilts, this one is going to be, I'm recording both the highs and the lows. So the highs is going to be the main part of the flying geese. The lows is the background of the flying geese. And so I'm going to be mixing a lot of colors. And if you're familiar with the G-Easy way of making flying geese, you make 4 at a time, which means you would have a lot of the same combinations if you go through the whole method. But of course, there's a trick. You can make even just one combination and you'll be fine. So I'm going to explain all that. I'm going to explain how my process is going to be with doing both main highs and lows and this way. So don't miss Tuesday's tip of the day, and we'll be answering all your questions about this. I'm excited. I'm very excited, and I will reveal on Tuesday what the method behind what's going to happen to this quilt, this one. But I'll be making at least 2, possibly 3. Wow. I'm so excited about this. You can choose between 3 sizes of geese. So if you make the largest size, that's going to be a 3 by 6 inch finished flying geese, and that will give you a king size quilt, big quilt. I am going to be, and we're just doing the rows for the months, and so I'm going to be making the 2 by 4 size finished flying geese. So that will give you a nice size lap size. I'll probably add some sashings and borders to make it just a little bit bigger. And then if you want to make a mini small quilt, you can make the 1 by 2 flying geese. So either way, it's going to be fun.
Lynn says she's late to the party. Lynn, you're late to
That's
the party.
okay.
Welcome.
We are just happy that you're here.
Welcome.
Come whenever you are ready. But we have one new fabric. We had more fabric. It's actually being delivered by FedEx, but didn't make it here before the show. But luckily, I wasn't able to show you 2 bundles last Tuesday, so I have 1 new bundle to show you that I did the fabric pull and taped it back when I was in Minneapolis. So here is our new fabric, really unique, really cool and colorful. Check out Wild Vista. This fabric line is called Wild Vista, something for those that love color. Very graphic, layered, and I love that. So this is by Robert Kaufman Fabrics, and you can see how they're kind of like layered on top of each other designs. I love the colors, very vibrant, starting with this main print here. And the hues in this whole collection is going to be very similar. So blues, greens, purples, a little bit of lavender. You'll see a little bit darker tone in this one. Back to a smaller print. And I love the traditional flowers layered on top. We have a little bit larger in this bright blue. This has a little bit of lines in it, so it creates an extra layer there. We have a circle print. Really love this one. It's like you were stamping on top of a lot of layers. Love the bright green in here. So a little bit lighter tone here. This is same print as this one, just different colors. Love the little lavender in there. And then we bring in even lighter with subtle shades of pink and lavender and smaller floral here in the lavender color, but with layers of different shades on top. Going into our green fabrics. Same print as before, but on this really beautiful green background. We have the circles again with a green background, but purple and black on top. And then another one of the big prints, the main prints that we started with here, but in the blues and greens and with that lavender pink on top. And finishing off with a really beautiful blue tone, little teal in there. So this is Wild Vista, and obviously lots of great bright colors. So my fabric pull is going to be based on just the colors in the bundle. So this is Alchemy in the Intrigue colorway. Lovely Tim Holtz that has some greens and teals and blues, so it will fit really nicely in here. For some of the brighter blues, the grunge in the cobalt is a perfect mix. And for a little bit of that teal, this is grunge in the dark jade, so the greens coming through. For some of the brighter greens, I chose a Dreams in the bright green. It's a perfect match for those brighter greens. And then a little bit of Caribbean blue in the nature elements, pulling in some of the lighter hues of blue. And then for more purplish tones, I did bumbleberries in the cornflower. It's a beautiful shade of purple, very much a lot of blue in here. And for the lavender, talking charcoal and the hyacinth is a great match with this tone and throughout. And so then some accents. I love the Dash Flow Violet, brings in a lot of those violet tones with a more of a pinkish hue. And then for a darker, I would go with Grunge and the Plum. So this one will work really well with some of the darker reds and violets, plum colors. Now, if I were to do something with a background, I would definitely go light. So either the bumbleberries white or grunge in the soft clear water, just because it has a little bit of a gray texture. Love that. So this is Wild Vista by Kaufman. Oh, can you hear me now?
Why? It's like it cut
Mr.
off.
HP, our producer,
Like
has finished his cocktail, so he's losing his focus.
No, but it seemed like it cut off early or something. I don't know what happened. Is that it? Okay.
Well, that's great. So I love this line. It's so bright and beautiful and wild, just like the wildflowers it features. So great addition. Now, our next show will be this coming Tuesday, December 26th. Don't miss it. Like I said, tip of the day, even if you're not doing the temperature quilt, it's a great tip on how you can use the G-Easy way of doing those flying geese, the no crying flying geese, but don't have to make 4 of the same color combinations. So it's going to make it a little bit more versatile. So check that out this coming Tuesday. And we'll be also live the following Friday, which is December 29th at 12 Central, our last show of the year. We're going to do our year in review.
Already.
Always exciting to see what we did this year. I don't think we missed a show this year. I don't think so. Really? I'm not sure. I don't know until I go back, but I don't think so.
Wow.
And but this is it for us. We want to finish with a wonderful Merry Christmas from all of us at GE Designs, our whole team. I hope you have a wonderful time, whether you're celebrating Christmas or not.
Wait a minute. We have like a live winner, don't we?
Oh, I'm sorry. Live winner.
You're trying to get this year
I
over
know.
so quickly.
I'm so excited for Christmas.
You're trying to
My
get
kids
to the
are
Christmas
here.
Party.
I have to go make some cookies. And I always bake my Icelandic brown bread.
You guys
recipes
heard it.
In the Iceland book.
She said she's making cookies. I'll report back.
If it actually happens or if I get lost in my sewing room.
Mm-hmm.
But let's do a live winner, Mr. HP. Who's our live winner for this show?
Let's give a drum roll first.
Yes. Susan Monroe. Yay, Susan. $25 gift card is yours. Just email us at help@gequiltdesigns.com and we will get you that gift card.
Way to go, Susan. Congratulations.
Yay. Now can I wish everybody happy holidays?
You can.
Have a wonderful Christmas, everybody. If you don't celebrate, enjoy. Give yourself all the joy in the world. Cheers, everybody. Merry Christmas from the whole GE team.
Mine is gone. See you guys.
Oh, this ginger is so good on the top. So good and good for you.